the sweetest thing.
Good afternoon, everyone, and a very warm welcome to the luscious Lees Priory for what's shaping up to be a truly special celebration. I'm John Leo Scott, and it's a real privilege to be here today helping to celebrate such an important moment in Nicola and Adam's lives. When they asked me to lead the ceremony, I was genuinely touched. It's always an honour to be part of something this meaningful. Now, if this is your first time at a humanist wedding, you're in for something a bit different, in the best kind of way. Nicola and Adam chose this style of ceremony because it puts the focus exactly where it should be, on them, their story and the love that's brought them here today. You'll hear all about their journey together, the moments that made them laugh and the things that made them click. In just a short while, we'll watch as they make their promises to one another, personal, heartfelt and completely their own. At its core, a humanist wedding is about connection. It's about recognising the values we all share, kindness, respect, love, and celebrating relationships in a way that feels true to the people at the heart of it. No matter your backgrounds or beliefs, it's a space where everyone's welcome. Now, before we dive into the good stuff, a big shout out to our wedding party. Charlie, Alex, Bryony, Olam, Adam H and Becky. Folks, give it up for them. But folks, the stars of the show, well, they're right here in front of me, and I'm sure you'll all agree they scrub up real well. Folks, give it up for them. Nicola and Adam are absolutely delighted you're all here. Their favourite people, gathered in one room to share this moment with them. And let's be honest, any couple who are all about good times and great company, we're always going to throw a wedding filled with laughter, love, and maybe just a little bit of mischief. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride, because we've got a cracking story to tell.
Got it?
Yeah. Now, I don't normally meet couples on a tiny island in the middle of the Atlantic, but that's exactly what happened here. A few years ago, I travelled to Bermuda to visit my cousin Michael, who, like Adam at the time, was working as a chef. Chefs by nature travel in packs. So Michael says to me, "You need to meet my mate Adam." And that's how it started. Adam was in his chef era back then, calm under pressure, sharp with a knife, very good with heat, which interestingly turns out to be excellent training for becoming a police officer. Yes, folks, Adam has since swapped his chef's whites for a police uniform. From serving plates to serving the public. From yes, chef to all right, sir, step out the vehicle. It's quite the rebrand. Nicola must have thought, this is brilliant. If we ever argue, I can just say I'm calling the police. Maybe not. But in all seriousness, it does say something about Adam. He's someone who serves, whether that's in a kitchen, at a wedding, or in his community. And Nicola, who works in weddings as a florist, quite literally spends her days making other people's love stories beautiful. So it feels rather special that I met them both in Bermuda, thousands of miles from here, and now I get to stand here and marry them. Proof that sometimes a small island introduction can lead to something very big indeed. And I promise, Adam, no one here is under caution yet. Let's begin. So let's rewind the clock, back to the very moment these two met. The reason that we're all gathered here today, ready to witness their I-do's. At the time, Adam was working at the spectacular Aurora Hotel, perched overlooking Hamilton Harbour. Not a bad office view, turquoise waters, palm trees, sunsets, tough shift. Nicola had only been on the island 5 weeks when her boss said, "Right, I'm taking you to a network event at Aurora. All the movers and shakers will be there. You can just get a feel for the industry, put names to faces, sample the hospitality." Cocktails flowing, platters of incredible food adorning the tables, servers gliding around like it was choreographed. One of Adam's co-workers approaches Nicola and asks, "Do you like the food?" "Yep," she replies. "Do you want to meet the chef?" Of course she does. And out pops this confident, handsome Geordie with a grin and a "alright" connection made. And from then on, they kept accidentally bumping into each other. And in Nicola's own words, we slid into each other's DMs. Modern Romance Island edition. And before there were official dates, there was what Nicola calls their first proper meet cute. Adam from work sends a simple message. "Where are you?" "I'm at Warwick Long Bay. I'll come and meet you on my lunch break." And he did. Adam turned up, bottle of water, and a chocolate ice cream for Nicola. Not roses, not violins, just hydration and a sweet treat, which, let's be honest, is far more practical in that heat. They stood there on the beach chatting away, easy as anything. That was their first real moment together. Then just as casually as he arrived, Adam took Nicola home on the scooter and headed straight back to work. Both of them got burnt. Properly burnt.
We did.
And standing there, sun-soaked and smiling, they both knew something good had just begun. Both had huge smiles on their faces, and sometimes that's how you know. Not because it's polished, not because it's perfect, but because even slightly sun-scorched and holding a melting ice cream, you're smiling at each other thinking, yeah, I'll do that again. Their first official date followed at Rustico's Italian. Lovely setting, pasta, wine, sensible adults behaving sensible. But a week later came the real test, a random night at Flanagan's. Now Mondays are sacred.
Where is he?
Same tea time, same 4-ball, same Guinness, same, that was definitely a gimme. Carl, Gary, Mikey, all in their 50s. And then there's Adam, about 30. Which really does beg the question, is he their golfing partner or their work experience? They spot Nicola, and instead of a polite nod, they descend. Full hug mode activated. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is where the nickname was born, Squeezy. Because Nicola doesn't do polite side hugs. No, she commits full squeeze, rib compression territory. And then brace yourself, one of the lads, with the confidence only a 50-something man, 2 pints deep, can possess, announces, "You're squeezalicious." Pause, before another adds, "You're delicious." Now, was it cringe? Absolutely. Was it delivered with the smoothness of a man who still owns bootcut jeans? Without question. But they were harmless, enthusiastic, completely unaware. And Nicola, she just burst out laughing, because when compliments are that awkward and that earnest, you let it slide. And honestly, it broke the ice completely. Adam saw it right there. She could handle the banter, she could handle the chaos, and she could handle the golf committee. And that's when it shifted. This wasn't casual anymore. So when did they truly know it was love? Oddly enough, netball. Nicola joins a team. New island, new hobby, and during one of their first training sessions, she ruptures her Achilles. Not ideal. Suddenly she's off her feet, in pain, unable to work. And that's when Adam stepped up. Food deliveries, checking in, turning up. No drama, no big speeches, just steady, reliable present. That kind of support, that tells you everything you need to know about someone. Eventually, because of the injury, Nicola had to head back to England to recover properly. And that distance, it didn't weaken anything, it confirmed it. This wasn't just island romance, this was real. And then the proposal. We return to Warwick Long Bay, 6th of September 2024. They wake up early. "Let's go watch the sunrise," Adam says. Very romantic, very suspicious.
Surprise, was it?
And
Wasn't a surprise.
that soft Bermudian glow creeps over the horizon. Adam gets down on one knee, right there, on the very beach where that first "Where are you" message turned into something real. From "Where are you" till "Will you marry me?" Full circle. From cocktails at Aurora to sunburn at Warwick Long Bay. From Squeezalicious at Flanagan's to stepping up when it mattered most. And today, from island beginnings to lifelong promises. And lads, this is the only commitment today that doesn't come with a handicap. Now, let's get them married. So folks, give it up for our bride and groom's story. So our bride and groom are going to say their I do's, but before they say their I do's, I'm going to read out what's called the blessing of the hands. Today, on your wedding day, as you promise to love each other forever, you're holding the hands of your best friend. These are the hands that will work alongside yours as together you continue to build your future. These are the hands that will passionately love you and cherish you through the years, and with the slightest touch will comfort you like no other. And these are the hands that will hold you when fear or grief fills your mind. And these are the hands that will countless times wipe the tears from your eyes, tears of sorrow and tears of joy. And these are the hands that will give you strength when you need it and support you when you don't realise you need it. So as your hands are joined together now, may your hearts always be, and may you now exchange your I do's. And we're going to start with you, Adam.
Yes,
Big long question, one answer, 2 words. I do.
I do.
Do you, Adam, in the presence of your family and friends, take Nicola to be your wedded wife? Do you promise to love her, honour her, and protect her, for better or worse, for richer or poorer, in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, be faithful to her for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Well done. Same for you, Nicola. Do you, Nicola, in the presence of your family and friends, take Adam to be your wedded husband? Do you promise to love him, honour him, and protect him, for better or worse, for richer or poorer, in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, be faithful to him for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Well done. And now we move to the formal part of the ceremony, where it's time to make your commitments to each other and also to exchange rings. Your wedding rings will stand as a permanent reminder of the vows you've exchanged today. Wear them always, and when you look at each other and you look at your rings, think about today and remember the happiness you felt on this, your wedding day. Adam, if you'd now like to make your vows to Nicola, will you please repeat these words after me? I call upon these persons here present
I call upon these persons here present
to witness that I, Adam James Thompson,
Adam James Thompson,
solemnly and sincerely declare
that
I accept you, Nicola Jane Costain,
that I accept you, Nicola Jane Costain,
as my wedded wife.
as my wedded wife.
Alex.
Yeah, it's still.
Take the ring out. Take the ring out. Yep. And show it to her finger. And repeat these words after me. Nicola, take this ring.
Nicola, take this ring,
And with it,
my
my commitment
commitment
to be the best husband I can be.
to be the best husband I can be.
Nicola, please repeat these words after me. I call
Got it.
upon these persons here present
I call upon these persons here present
to witness that I, Nicola Jane Costain,
to witness that I, Nicola Jane Costain,
solemnly and sincerely declare
solemnly and sincerely declare
that I accept you, Adam James Thompson,
that I accept you, Adam James Thompson,
as my wedded husband.
as my wedded husband.
Show the ring to his finger and repeat these words after me. Adam, take this ring,
Adam, take this ring,
and with it,
and with it,
my commitment
my commitment
to be the best wife I can be.
to be the best wife I can be. Yes.
Okay, you're going to share your first kiss. So I'm going to go over that way. Wait till I give you the cue. Do it.
Okay, you all right? Sausage, yeah.
Adam and Nicola, you've chosen to marry. You've pledged your love, respect for and commitment to each other. You've promised to stand by each other through the joys or sorrows that you may face in life. And so, following the declarations made before me and in the presence of these witnesses, it now is my most pleasant duty to pronounce you husband and wife. Please share your first kiss.
I know you're a star. Where you go, I'll follow, no matter how far. If life is a movie, oh, you're the best part. Oh,
sunrise and those brown eyes, yes. You're the one that I desire. When we wake up and then we make love, it makes me feel so nice. You're my water when I'm stuck in the desert. You're the Tylenol I take when my head hurts. You're the sunshine of my life. I just wanna see how beautiful you are. You know that I see it. I know you're a star. Where you go, I'll follow, no matter how far. If life is a movie, then you're the best part. Oh, you're the best part. Oh, best part. If you love me, won't you say something? If you love me, won't you? Won't you? If you love me, won't you say something? If you love me, won't you? Love me, won't you? If you love me, won't you say something? If you love me, won't you? If you love me, won't you say something? If you love me, won't you? Love me, won't you? If you love me, won't you say something? If you love me, won't you? If you love me, won't you say something? If you love me, won't you?
Today is one of those special moments a parent holds in their hearts forever. And I'm sure Jackie, Alan and Andy all agree, and here it is. We're celebrating these fabulous two. Nicola, watching you sitting here beginning this beautiful new chapter fills me with such pride, love, and gratitude. And you've always been thoughtful, caring, and so incredibly beautiful inside and out. And today, darling, you look stunning. Thank you. Okay. From the beginning, you've had the kindness and strength that makes everyone around you feel special, and I am so very lucky to call you mine. My daughter, my little girlie. Of course, there's a part of me that misses you deeply when you're back in Bermuda, but that feeling is wrapped up in something even stronger now, and that's happiness. Happiness knowing that you're living your best life and that you're loved by your friends, your work colleagues, and you've found gorgeous Adam to share it with.
I am gorgeous.
Yeah. Adam, I want to thank you for coming into Nicola's life. I can see how incredibly happy she is, and I can see the love, respect and care you have for her. And that brings me great peace knowing that she has you by her side, who will look after her, support her as you walk through life together. I know life will be great for you both. Treasure the little moments and stand strong in the difficult ones. And never forget the love that brought you here today. Nicola, I know my mum, your nanny, our Queenie, would be bubbling with pride today, knowing that you're wearing a little belonging, a part of her, near your heart, as you tied the knot today. My beautiful girlie, I'm so very proud of you, more than my words can say, and you will always be my gogog. That's a saying I have for her, being my good girl. Nicola's two brothers, Carl and Ben, I'm sure will join me and everyone else in wishing you a lifetime of love, happiness and laughter to the both of you, with all my love. Adam, let's hope she doesn't leave her socks on the table all the time.
No! Sorry.
And one final word to our three bridesmaids, Charlie, Becky and Bryony, for organising Nicola's hen weekend. It was an incredible weekend and we had an absolute blast. So thank you. The end.
Well done, Mum. Cheers. Thank you. Cheers, darling. Thank you so much.
I'm going to have to relax a bit because I've done this a few times and I'm still very nervous. So hi everyone, I'm Charlie, Nick's maid of honour. I'm so happy to be speaking at the wedding of my best and longest friend, Nicola Thompson. So I was thinking of ways to describe Nicola. And you know when people say when someone walks into a room, it lights up? Or with Nick, that's genuinely true. She's the sort of person people get excited about when you know she's going to an event. Because if Nick's going, you know it's going to be a good time. I've been lucky enough to call her my best friend for 34 years since playgroup. She's honestly still the same kind, generous, and just amazing girl she's always been. She's unbelievably funny, so most of our relationship is just me saying, just make me laugh, and then she'll have me bursting with laughter instantly. Sometimes Nick's funny without her realising it, and we call this a Nickism. So it might be wondering why she was walking funny on a night out for the entire night, and then realising she was wearing one wedge and one heel. It might be losing a cotton bud in her ear, FaceTiming me and trying to get out with the Hoover. That took a while as well. It might be all of us discussing what types of different intellects there are, and Nicola saying she's on O2. There's like a book we could write. It might be finding a gnawed chicken skewer in a toilet in Thailand and using that to put her hair up. She didn't have a hair tie, she was like, does anyone have one? Then she came out with her hair up and we were like, there's a gnawed chicken skewer in your hair. It might be little phrases that don't quite hit the mark, like, I was so excited I just threw all my toys out the pram. The list goes on, and we all love you for each and every Nickism. Nick, you've spent your career helping brides feel so special on one of the biggest days of their lives. You're able to solve... You're able to solve last-minute disasters and somehow remain cool as a cucumber, mostly. You give so much of yourself, making sure other people's days are special and perfect. So today feels incredibly special, because now, Nick, it's your turn. It's your turn to celebrate you and Adam. Today you get to be the one that's looked after. You get to be the person everyone is here for, and no one else deserves it more than you do. Obviously, Adam is part of today's limelight as well. Sorry, hang on.
Chef Adam. Sexy Chef Adam.
And who would have thought, Nicola, starting your floristry career at just 13 years old, it would lead you all the way to Bermuda, an amazing job opportunity, and to your amazing husband. I'm so glad it did. It would normally be quite hard to keep in contact with someone who's so far away, but in true Nick style, I was able to get every single detail about Adam arriving on the scene. He was a chef, he was tattooed, and most importantly, he had a sexy Geordie accent. So on a scorching hot day in Bermuda on the 3rd of July 2022, after chatting for only a couple of days, Nick was on the beach struggling because it was super hot, she was trying to sunbathe, and her cool bag wasn't keeping her water cold enough, which was quite sad. Along comes Adam with an ice cream. They chat for a bit and he offers her a ride home because he just happens to have a spare helmet. They plan to go for dinner the next day. So when I asked how this dinner went, all I got back was, Chef Adam is fire emoji. And as time went on, the messages to me about Adam kept on coming. The vibe was around Adam is amazing over and over again. And we finally meet Adam in October 2023 when they came to England. And from the moment we met you, Adam, it was obvious. The connection between you two was effortless, full of love, and just so natural. You were able to match her crazy energy and at the same time keep her calm and grounded. And we knew this was something really special. Having your best friend move so far away from home, you always hope they'll meet someone who makes them feel so loved, secure and safe. And this is exactly what Nick's found in you, Adam. And although Bermuda is your base right now, she'll feel at home wherever she is, as long as she's with you. I can't wait to see what your future holds. You're both incredible people individually, but together you're something truly special. Thank you for sharing your incredible day with us, with so much love. May your life be filled with laughter, adventure, amazing food, and a lifetime of always turning towards each other. Please raise your glasses to newlyweds.
Apologies in advance. My speech is going to be a bit more slow, a bit more sloppy, and a bit more gay. Just like sex life. Wait, very good. I just put that one nowhere. I forward work. Right, here we go. Right, first of all, I was going to thank Tasha, the singer, but she already left, so she has a more of everyone and she left. I'd like to thank the photographer Matt and then these maids. I can't remember the name. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for your class. It's what? It's Huey. Huey's over there, man. Oh, thank Huey. Huey's over there, man. Louis. Right. And then all the wait staff and bar staff, working in hospitality. Not even here. I'm saying thank you. Where are they? Thank you in the back. Anyways, alright, I'll start. Not even here. Right. Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, I just want to say a massive thank you for all you be here to celebrate with us. It really means a lot to see so many families and friends gathered in one place, especially those who have travelled a long way to be here. We got Bermuda, Newcastle. 8 hours on a bus is a mission, so yeah, respect, hats off. And yeah, a big thank you to the beautiful bridesmaids, Becky, Bryony, Charlie. Nicola, bigs you up so much and you've done so much for the wedding and I can't thank you enough. Half the stuff I probably haven't realised what you've done yet, but you've done an absolutely amazing job. You've helped, you have calmed her nerves down just a little bit, not all the way, but enough to keep us sane for half an hour at least. So, that'll be do it. And to the groomsmen, yeah, cheers. We really couldn't have done it without you. Is that what I wrote? I definitely could have, but cheers anyway. Sherry, Ollie, Alex, aye, cheers. Right, serious part. I want to say a big special thanks to Auntie and Carol, my new future parents-in-law. I've got to slow it down in case I say it wrong. My voice is knackered, I apologise. For all the love and support that you've given us through today, but throughout mine and Nicola's life together. From the moment I came into your lives, have welcomed me with open arms. Thank you for your kindness and raising such an incredible daughter. I'm truly grateful to now officially be part of your family. I want to give a shout out to John, the celebrant. Everyone give him a high five. You've seen him at the wedding. I don't know if you've seen that he was actually invited to the wedding, but he's been sitting down having a drink and he's just hanging around all day. I know Scottish people like to linger on the parties, but you know, like, he actually was invited. Just in case you're probably, what's he doing here? But yeah, he was invited. He's a good crack. He's all right. He's a good crack. Toby as well. Toby's not even here, the guy who organised the bloody wedding. Like, where are they all? Like, is this usual? I don't know. Cheers to Toby, wherever you are. I always want to take this moment to thank my parents. Here we go. Get ready. Jackie and Alan. There they are, right here. Your support and patience for every decision has shaped me into the man I am today. You've always been there to guide me and cheer me on and sometimes even hold me accountable. I hope you carry the same love and steadiness into my own family someday. Dad, you've shown me, I haven't even got no, I've all been mom's bit, didn't dad's? You've shown me what it really means to take care of your family. Being there, working hard and loving us for everything. It sometimes didn't always realise growing up, but I really appreciate more now as I start this next chapter. Go on, Adam. I just hope I can be the kind of husband and father you've been to us. Honestly, if I end anything up like you, I'll be so thankful for everything. Mom. Where's Paul? You give so much of yourself, even when you are tired, even when there's no one to thank you, you still show up. You still care. You still carry the weight like it's nothing, even though it is everything. But I need you to know you matter too. Not just what you do for others, but for who you are. For you. You deeply matter and loved just by being here. And I just want you to know that. All right? Wow. All right, sloppy shit all the way. Sorry, man, but I love you, but yeah, enough of that. Right. Why was that so hard? Now, to the most special person in my life. Hey! Jesus Christ. This is a girl who opens the fridge multiple times and feels like new food will appear. A girl who says long story short and then doesn't shut up for hours. Long story short, doesn't shut up. Just shut up. I'm joking. I'm not bothered. I'm not bothered. Right. But no, this is a girl in serious. This is a girl that every time I hear her laugh, it seems like the whole bit around fades and feels like nothing else matters. Nicola has shown me what true love really feels like. To wake up in the morning, every morning, and feel truly happy. Feel like God put an angel just on the earth just for me. I also want it's like to be your angel, don't I? Don't I? Serious. To have a love for her that will be there forever through anything. There we go. Let me get it. Yeah. Sometimes I wish I had met you sooner, but then I realised I wouldn't have understood you the way I do now. Life had to shape us first, to teach us both valuable lessons to prepare our hearts for one another. We found each other at the perfect time, not earlier, not later, just exactly when we needed and we were ready for each other when we needed love the most. I hope you never forget how lovable you are, not because you tried to be, but simply because of who you are. I hope you never lose sight of your light or the way it shines into lives around you. I hope you always remember that you are far more special than sometimes you allow yourself to believe. And most of all, I hope you never doubt that you will always have been more than enough, exactly who you are. Can everyone please raise a glass to my beautiful wife and bride, Nicola Adam. It was hard to get out, wasn't it? Wait, I'm not done, man. I'm not done, man. No, we have one more. We have one more final toast, and this is from the pair away, innit? Yeah, is it? Let me find it. And this, so when me and Nicola sat down to get the invitation list for today, there was one agreement between the both of us. It was do not invite Michael Scott. Is that what it was? What's he doing here? Security? Is he security or is he, right, mate? You're going to say security? No, serious. We agree that as we look out into this moment, we want to be filled with those that we love the most. Those that have watched us get to this moment today, and those who we have just met today but will continue to be here throughout our marriage. All of you here play an important role in our lives, and to us, you are all family. Not all of us are blood related, but we all see you as family. So we'd like to make a toast together, and that's to living long, happy lives and growing old together. So please, let's make one final toast to family. Cheers, guys. Love you all. Thanks for coming, man.
That was emotional. Even the cake was in tears. Hey, we're off. Boom, boom. When it gets better, Couple of fans there. Get in. When your year 3 teacher, you're 7 years old in year 3, by the way. When your year 3 teacher says, "I don't think school's for Adam," you know you're in a bit of bother, don't you? At school pick-up, my mum was a regular receiver of the dreaded, "Can I have a word, Jackie?" What is it this time, she'd think? Because at home, Adam was being a nightmare, keeping everyone on their toes. He pinged baby Elena across the living room on a bouncer. At soft play one day, my mum looked up the climbing frame to see Adam 5 metres on the outside of the climbing frame. And on a holiday to France, while walking along a wall, he jumped over an old couple's head and farted in mid-flight. Good work. And at school, if it wasn't pouring blue paint in the fish tank because the water wasn't blue enough, it was pulling moonies at the teacher with Joe Bogue, or letting his mate shave all his hair and eyebrows off for literally no reason at all. If you want to see a photo, come and see it. It's lifting. It's horrible. At school, Adam liked to work smarter, not harder, but mostly just not work at all. One day his history teacher pulled us aside and he says, "Did you write Adam's coursework?" I said, "No," because I hadn't. The teacher laughed and he went, "Doesn't matter, he needs all the marks he can get." I went home and asked Adam and he went, "Oh, I found your coursework on the home computer. I just changed the paragraph order around and handed it in." And all of that wasn't anywhere near as good as what we would all agree was Adam's finest work. But before we get to that, if we've not met, my name's Alex, and I'm Adam's big brother. And I've got the honour of being his best man today. Now, I know public speaking doesn't come naturally to a chef or a policeman, but can I just say, he did a good job, didn't he? Give him a round of applause, he did a good job. He was nervous for this, naturally, and being a nice big brother, I gave him some advice. He says the best thing you can do before you give a speech or a big meeting is to look at a photo of something that you love. And when he got it, and he went, "Right." Just before we come up here, I says, "Adam, have you got your photo?" He says, "Aye." I showed him mine, a photo of me and my family. Adam turned his phone round. It was the mugshot of the first 14-year-old Bermudan kid he'd arrested for possession of cannabis. They say, was it finding something you love and you'll never work a day in your life? I don't know. It's fair to say Adam's taken to his new career as a policeman very well. He's a natural. In fact, in his first few weeks out of training, he found a load of knives and guns on some kid. He told us he got back to the police station, he got a standing ovation like off an American film, which is class, but it turns out there was 2 people there. But still mint nonetheless. He doesn't miss chefing at all. In fact, on Christmas Day just this year, he rang with him and wished him a Merry Christmas. We said, what you up to? He went, oh, I've just arrested some guy and he's like shit himself on the floor. Yeah. He said he shit himself on the floor and he said he agreed that was a better way to spend Christmas Day than chefing for 50 people in a restaurant. So he's really enjoying it. And although Adam's left chefing behind, you can't tell his story without it. As we learned, school just wasn't for Adam. At age 14, or 16, Gary, my uncle Gary said he'd come and work with him in his restaurant. Adam was working until 11 o'clock on school night, and in maths one day, he fell asleep at his desk, and he was drooling all over it. The teacher called me mum in and said Adam's being lazy. Me mum went absolutely mental. She said Adam might be many things, but he's definitely not lazy. Chefing took Adam all over the world, Napoli and Lesbos with Huey, where I think their weekly bar bill was more than they got paid. And eventually Bermuda. And after a short while in Bermuda, it was obvious as Adam just wasn't coming home. And who could blame him? He quickly made good friends, good people, some of them are here today. In Bermuda, Adam had everything. Sun, sea, sand, but there was one thing missing. Love. Bermuda is not a good place for a single person. There's romance everywhere. Plus, tissues are expensive and the internet is really slow. I had a follow-on joke from that, but it got vetoed last night. I'll end it there. So yes, Adam was looking for love. In the early days of chefing in Bermuda, I swear to God, he nearly got that desperate. He thought about going to the arrivals hall at Bermuda Airport and waiting to see who would come in. I can imagine now driving his little moped there with little tears filling his little eyes as he got home. But thankfully it never got to that. When Adam was in the home in the UK one time, we did actually have a heart-to-heart. We were on a night out in London on London Bridge, do you remember? We actually had a heart-to-heart with Stephen, but it was nice. And Adam shared that he was worried. All his mates back home were all buying houses, having kids, getting married. And he was like worried he would miss out on that. Oh, I didn't think I'd hear about that one. Wouldn't bother later. And I was worried for him. Like, it seemed hard to meet people over there. So, thank God, Nicola decided to move to Bermuda. We were all so happy to meet when Adam met Nicola, and we were buzzing to meet her properly when we went on holiday to Portugal. You know, it's funny, if you'd asked me to picture who Adam would be with, I honestly couldn't have told you, because like he's a very unique individual, for those who know him. Yeah. But when we met Nicola, we knew it was just right, and we knew it was a matter of time before he pulled his finger out his arse and made it official. In fact, I'll never forget the day he was actually going to propose. We've heard the romantic side. This is the side that I experienced. Me and Adam were messaging that morning, and he was shitting himself, obviously. He was shitting himself, and he was saying that we're going to go and do it, and he was dead nervous. He said, I want to do it on the beach. I want to do it before we go to New York so we can enjoy our time there. I was like, sounds great, sounds great, sounds great. I was pacing the house all morning, waiting for the news. And then I got a text. I was expecting the textbook selfie with each other with the ring. Instead, it was 2 words. It's done. Now, thankfully, thanks to John's amazing speech, we know the actual version was a lot more romantic than that, as Nicola deserves. Nicola is full of energy, creative, hard-working, funny. I've actually never seen anyone make Adam laugh that much. I'm sure you all agree that she looks absolutely stunning today. I would say she brings the yin to Adam's yang, but it's kind of like just watching two tornadoes combined into like one bigger one. It just worked. So Nicola, on behalf of the Thompson and the Cooks, we're buzzing to officially welcome to the family. So cheers to Nicola Thompson. Cheers. Right, sad bit now. There are people who sadly can't be here today. Some of them just weren't invited. But others due to sadder reasons. We're actually at a stage in life now where there's actually just sadly too many people to name. We all know who they are. So please, can everyone raise your glasses or your fruit shoots to absent friends? Right then, you're probably all dying for a wee. But before we go, at the beginning of the speech, I promised to tell you what Adam's finest work at school was. So in high school, Adam needed to go to the loo during geography. And for some stupid reason, only known Adam's geography teacher, Mr. Potts, gave Adam a key to the toilet, forgetting that the keys for all of the classrooms on C Block were also on the same chain. So, on his way to the toilet... Did he? Gross! So on his way to the loo, Adam being Adam, he locked every single class in their classroom on his way down to the toilet. Now, at the end of the corridor, our little sister Elena was sitting in history. Adam looked through the window, waved the key to Elena, showed her the keys and locked the full class in the classroom. What did Elena do as a good little sister? She grassed him up. Adam says he'll never forget seeing her put her hand up and say, "Sir, my brother just locked me in the classroom." So yes, as Adam's year 3 teacher observed, school wasn't for Adam. But as you can see, that didn't let it define him. If you told most of his teachers that he would not have only had a successful career as a chef all over the world, but he was now a policeman and doing really well at it, they probably would have said, "Knee chance." The teachers might have doubted him, but those who knew Adam never did. We're all so proud. Adam is a natural leader. He has a temperament you just can't teach. He's kind, funny, he's got a heart of gold. He thinks of everyone before himself. He's daft as a brush. We're all of him to bits. We know Nicola does too, and we're over the moon for you both. So everyone please raise your hand glasses to Adam and Nicola.